Well, impeachment proceedings are rare, so what is it and what can you expect in the coming months?
Our news reporter Alice Keefe breaks it all down.
I'm announcing the House of Representatives moving forward with an official impeachment inquiry.
Impeachment. It's not a word we hear a lot because it's not something that happens very often. To find out what it is, I sat down with a true expert, a high school government teacher. So what is impeachment?
The formal definition is an impeachment is going to be you're bringing up charges against an elected official. In colloquialism or sort of everyday language, it's essentially equivalent to a criminal indictment.
Only two presidents have been formally impeached, President Johnson in 1868 and President Clinton in 1998. But neither were convicted.
Just because I've been impeached doesn't mean I'm kicked out of office or I'm removed from office. It's really, again, just I'm being charged with a high crime or misdemeanor.
It's not just presidents who can be impeached. According to the Constitution, the president, vice president, and all civil officers of the United States can be impeached on the grounds of treason, bribery, or other high crimes and misdemeanors. How does impeachment work?
Some member of the House essentially accuses the president of a wrongdoing, or at least of acting below their office.
A resolution of impeachment gets referred to the House Judiciary Committee, which has the discretion to investigate the allegations, in this case, against the president.
I'm directing our 6 committees to proceed with their investigations under that umbrella.
If the committee votes to move forward, the charges or articles of impeachment are presented to the House.
The full House takes those charges and says we accept these charges. If a majority there says yes.
If the majority of the House votes to impeach, then the impeachment trial goes to the Senate.
The Senate then acts as the jury in what is essentially a trial.
The Senate is the only body that can convict and remove an elected person from office. To do that, they need a 2/3 majority, and their decision is final.
In this case, it wouldn't necessarily be, we're not judging the legality of the president talking with a Ukrainian official about our elections, but it's more, is that below the office? Is that something the president ought not do?
Right now, we're still in the pre-impeachment phase. A president isn't officially impeached until there's a vote in the House. In the 90s, when President Clinton was impeached, it took months for the House vote to happen and several more months before it went to the Senate, which didn't have enough votes to convict. So President Clinton was able to serve out his presidency. At this point, impeachment isn't definite. There are still steps and procedures that have to be taken to get to that stage. But what is certain is impeachment is a word you'll keep hearing.